So, during today's penny roll hunt, what episode are we at? 639. I didn't even show it here. Look at all the dirty pennies. So what I did was I didn't penny roll hunt them. Um, I did not penny roll hunt those dirty pennies today because I really don't like penny roll hunting those dirty penny rolls like that. So what I did was and then the next one from the same bank was also dirty. So that means there's two dirty penny rolls there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna write dirty zinc on this. I'll put a Z for zinc, and I'll put dirty. Maybe I might even bring this back to the bank, to be honest with you. Because I'm not gonna sell it. I'm not gonna sell it. I'll put them back in here. This is what I'll do. So I probably pay way too much attention to to condition and stuff like that. But that's kind of what I do on the channel. It's kind of my nature to really. Oh, here goes a 64. Found a 64, so that's copper. It's kind of my nature to investigate things and to really understand what I'm looking at, and that's really part of what the channel's mostly about. But this is the type of stuff I wouldn't want to penny roll hunt on the channel. Found a ton of copper today, a literal ton. So, all right, let me see. So this is just extra content that I'm doing. I usually do short videos. Here goes in 1970. I usually do short videos on the copper pennies that I find, but I have all this extra stuff and all this extra material. I figure, you know what? Let me just do some extra content for today for the channel. You know what I mean? I probably could do penny roll hunting all day long, to be honest with you. Here goes in 1980. Here goes in 1980. How about this one? No, 87. And we almost filled up a penny roll. So this is like, behind the scenes. This is what I do after I'm done with the video, right? So if you watch my long videos, which I'm trying to get people, I get so many views on my all right, we have to make sure. I don't want to give an extra penny. We have to make sure it's it's over. It's at least 1 penny more. See, I use this. It tells me about my zinc cents. An all copper penny roll will be about a half of a penny or a whole penny larger. Oh, it went down. Oh, there was some sideways pennies in here. 76. Yeah. So a zinc penny roll is about 1 penny shorter than an all copper penny roll. An all zinc penny roll. All right, that's about it. There might be 1 penny extra in there. No big deal. So if you put a zinc penny roll like this and you put it next to an all copper penny roll, the copper one will be slightly 50 pennies will be like almost like 51 zinc cents. All right, so I got it marked as dirty. And what I'll do is this next one I'll also mark as dirty. So you get to hang out with me for a little while I do some extra stuff. I'll probably show you how I separate my coins next, my pennies next, and I'll continue this video. Maybe this will be I'll make this into an episode or something like that because it's going to be pretty long. Maybe this will be episode. So this is what so if you're here watching it and you're like, what's this guy doing? This is what I do after the penny roll hunt. I separate all my, so I'll go into detail because if you watch the channel and you wonder what I do with with my coins afterwards, I'll show you now what I do with them. So here goes a 72. So I did not want to penny roll hunt these dirty zinc cents. So, but because they're so dirty, but I did want to take the copper out. So this is the copper from the 2 penny rolls. And and I'll put dirty on this. I'll put dirty. I'll put it has the Z on it already, and I'll write dirty. I mean 1 or 2 or 3, if it's a normal amount of dirt, like these are the zinc fines from, right? They don't look like zinc. They have to be. Yeah, these are the zinc fines from episode 639. This is going to be episode 640. And here goes a real dirty one. Make sure I get that in there. Is it dirty? Yeah, that's dirty or stained or whatever. And that's how zinc cents usually look, right? But the ones that we found in those 2 penny rolls were super duper dirty. Like this. See the copper there? If I go closer. These are all from those penny rolls. Super dirty. So I marked it as dirty because I don't want to, let's say I sell it or I give it away. I don't want to give this one away. I might bring it back to the bank, So yeah, I put way, way too much emphasis on pennies. And now let's measure it. Yeah, it measures perfectly. You see, it measures perfect to the sample. It might be slight. It feels like it might. No, it's perfect. It's perfect. So that's 50 cents. And it usually should line up with the line from the previous one. So you really don't even have to do that. Just line it up. I do it because, like I said, I'm just I'm neurotic like that about stuff. All right, so we got a dirty zinc, right? Has the Z. We have another dirty zinc roll. Okay, so now we need to put another zinc roll in here because we filled up the zinc roll, right? So let's find how about this one? All right, this one has a very bad bottom. So what I'll do is I'll put tape on the bottom of it. All right. I'll put tape on the bottom of it and I put a Z on it. That tells me it's zinc. Because the last thing you want to do is fill up, and then when you throw them into, and then they all pop out. It's happened to me. Yes, it's happened to me. They all pop out, and you're like, oh God, why not? And then you end up having to put tape on it anyway because it's really a no good penny wrapper. All right, so now we got our Z. This is our BU, AU, fine, dirty, or circulated, and our Z. Okay, now we got our Z for zinc. And here go the dirty. Now, I'm not going to put all, I have to do my short videos still. I have to do my short videos for episode 639. And then this is going to be episode 640. So I have to make sure I have at least 20 copper pennies out. So let me count them now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. So that's 20. And I think we had a couple error coins. and this is all dirty. And then I told you we have a circulated penny roll, and this is for dirty. This is circulated dirty. You see, and that's exactly what we want. So let me just check these really quick to make sure they're all dirty. They're not all super dirty. I mean, some of them are so nice. Now, one thing to notice is that I did not check these for errors. I did not look at the years. I guess we could do that really quick. All right, let's do that really quick. It's funny because this is what I should have did at the beginning of the video, and it really would have been like a penny roll hunt video, but I guess we're going to do it now. Very quickly, I'm just going to look at these dirty pennies just to make sure we don't have any S's or serious, because even if it's dirty, if it's an error, it could be super valuable. It doesn't matter. They'll conserve it. You can send it in to get grade. At the grading companies, they do conservation. So let's just make sure. Die Clash? Probably too dirty. I don't know. And also with the dirt, what will happen is the dirt will get the impression from the other coins, and it'll make it look like it has an error on it, but it doesn't. It's just the this is man, what a shame, man. I'll put this one into the fine. So this is the circulated, and this one's fine. Like this one will go into my fine penny roll. It's a little too nice to put. Yeah, this is dirty. That one, like in the fine penny roll, someone might want to get that, you know. Watch how dirty my fingers are. Not too bad. And this is basically like mildew from someone left the pennies in their basement. Like they probably had a box of pennies and they left it in the basement, and the basement got down. Out here in Pennsylvania, a lot of basements get very damp because of they were like, oh, a 60D. Let me look at that D too. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, that looks like a repunch mint mark. 60 and the 60D, isn't that the small large date? I think, and I have that here, by the way. I'll bring you out. Where's the six? That the 70S comes small large date, and then we got the the 60D comes small large date. But this one here looks like it has a repunch mint mark, so I'm not going to put it in there. I'm going to put this into a flip. Let me see. I don't know if I'm too close to show it. Let me look at it again. Maybe it doesn't. I can't see it through the camera. Yeah, it definitely has the second, the first D or the second D. I can see it there. On the bottom, you can see the clear separation of the mint mark on the bottom. Which I'll turn it around now. It would be the top. Unless it's a double die, it's something. Unless it's a double die, you know what I mean? Which I don't know how that would happen. Anyway, I will put that to the side as an error penny, and let's continue with the search through these dirty pennies. So you did actually get a coin roll hunt in this episode. That's funny. $82 Denver. Just a little too dirty. I wouldn't even. I'm not even going to put this into the. into the penny roll. It's just right because I have the 82. Where is it at? Yeah, see, I have the 82 Philadelphia copper large dates and the 72 Denver. So this is just some of the stuff you have to go through, but I definitely want to keep the and I did find the repunch mint mark there, so that could be it's a nice condition coin too. That could be worth a couple bucks. 82 Philadelphia. I won't even put that into the tube. Oh, this one's nice. This one will go into the fine. Fine. So it says fine. All right. Last but not least, that's a nice looking coin. I'll put this one into fine also. All right. Here, let's finish this. See, I put circulate. It's really circulated dirty. So this roll will get filled. Now, this one has the crimp roll on the bottom, so it's a little bit. It's a little. I'll probably throw an extra penny in it. The crimp roll on the bottom messes it up. All right, that should be. Let me see. It should be at least one, if not two pennies higher. Yeah, so it's higher. It's higher. It's a little higher than that. That should be 50. Okay, and then I put that in, and then they go into the bag. Hey, I'll show you. They go into bags. That's the zinc. This is that's the fine, and that's the circulated. So we finished the circulated roll. It goes into the circulated bag, and I keep them separated like that. And that's the zinc. Those are my marbles, so I don't lose my marbles. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so now we need to do another zinc. We need to do another circulated penny roll for the box. CIR. And I know that they're dirty pennies in there, So we'll put the dirty. See, I don't like the way this bottom is. I don't know if that's gonna. I should probably put tape on it. Let me put a piece of tape on it. And what I do is I put one piece of tape around the bottom, and then I put a piece of tape around it, and that's how I do it. One going this way and one around. Everybody probably has their own way of doing it, but that's how I do it. And now we put these dirty pennies into the circulated pennies here. All right, so now we got circulated. Let's put them where they're supposed to go. And that's next to the zinc. So they stay in order. All right, fine, AU, BU, MS. I'm not going to put any of the other ones away, like I said, because I'm going to do the short videos. But that's how I organize my coins. All right. I hope you enjoyed this episode, impromptu, episode 640. And I'll see you on the next one.